Today's story is about two total strangers working in the same high-rise building. On their way home, they step into the elevator together, but midway through, it comes to a sudden, grinding halt. To make matters worse, a 5-day holiday has just begun, leaving the entire building completely deserted. Now the question is, what will they do? Will they find a way out of this metal tomb? Let's dive right into the recap of this heart-pounding thriller. And whatever you do, don't skip a second. We start by meeting Jennifer, a hard-working professional. She's pulling an all-nighter to clear her desk before the long weekend. She recently went through a tough breakup, and tonight she's determined to catch a flight to surprise her fiancé and fix things. On the other hand, we have Matt, who's also wrapping up his day. Inside the elevator, Matt tries to break the ice with some light flirting. That's when he notices a creepy drawing on the elevator wall, a figure trapped in a box. Just as he points it out to Jennifer, the lights flicker and the elevator jams. They're trapped. Jennifer spots a security camera and desperately signals for help, but it's useless. The security desk is already empty for the holidays. Matt tries to call for help, but there's absolutely no signal inside the steel cage. The reality sinks in. They might be stuck here for the next 5 days. Matt gets an idea. He thinks they can escape through the emergency hatch on the ceiling, but the ceiling is too high. Jennifer climbs onto Matt's shoulders, desperately reaching for the hatch, but she still can't reach it. Slowly, their hope starts to wither away. Realizing she's missed her flight and her last chance with her fiancé, Jennifer breaks down in a fit of rage and frustration. Matt tries to comfort her, offering his only bottle of water. Jennifer refuses, saying, "Keep it, you're going to need it more than I do later." Then, Matt breaks the silence with a light smile and says, "We have 1 bottle of water and 1 bottle of wine. Your choice." The funny thing is, he even had an opener. Jennifer laughs and pulls an opener out of her own bag to show him. They share a brief, light-hearted moment, a small escape from their grim reality. After sharing a drink, Jennifer pulls out a chocolate bar from her bag and hands it to Matt. But soon, the gravity of the situation hits them again. They have almost nothing to survive on, and 5 long days ahead of them. 4 or 5 hours pass. Suddenly, Jennifer faces a desperate human problem. She needs to use the bathroom. She's overcome with embarrassment and shame, trapped in such a small space with a stranger. Matt, sensing her distress, hands her an empty bottle. He tells her calmly, "Just do it here. It's natural. Don't be ashamed." Matt turns his back to give her privacy, and Jennifer is forced to do what she has to do, just to survive. To kill the time, Jennifer draws a girl's figure next to the trapped man on the elevator wall. She asks Matt, "Don't you have a girlfriend? Anyone who would come looking for you? Or call the police?" Matt quietly reveals that he has no one. Jennifer then opens up about her fiancé. She talks about the breakup and how she wanted to surprise him tonight, only to end up trapped here. She missed her flight, and now there's no one left to look for her either. They realize they're both in the exact same boat. To pass the hours, they start sketching each other. Matt draws a beautiful, detailed sketch of Jennifer. On the other hand, Jennifer's drawing of Matt looks, well, pretty funny. Jennifer loves Matt's sketch so much that she jokes, "I'm totally making this my profile picture." As they talk more, the topic shifts to food. Jennifer suddenly cuts him off, saying, "Please, change the subject. Just hearing about food is making me hungry." To pass the time, they start discussing more unusual and personal topics. Jennifer eventually reveals a private moment she once shared with her boyfriend in a library. At first, Matt is visibly embarrassed by the conversation, but soon he opens up too, sharing a memory of a long drive with a colleague where things got intimate. As the hours tick by, a deep emotional bond begins to form between them. Matt starts developing real feelings for Jennifer, and she doesn't push him away. In the silence of that confined space, they find themselves drawn closer than ever before. Eventually, Matt looks at Jennifer and confesses, "I've fallen in love with you." Jennifer is completely stunned. To her, the situation feels surreal and out of place. She tells Matt firmly, "Everything that happened between us here, we have to forget it. I still love my fiancé, and I'm going back to him." Matt is heartbroken by her words. He asks her one last time, "Do you really feel nothing for me?" Jennifer calmly replies, "We've only just met. How could I have deep feelings for you in such a short time? Besides, I already love someone else." Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. Matt's behavior changes completely. He pulls out his phone and shows Jennifer some CCTV footage. In the video, Jennifer is seen working late in her office. Matt slowly whispers, "I've always watched you. I've loved you for a long time." In that moment, the chilling truth comes out. Matt is actually a security guard in this building. The entire situation, the stuck elevator, the isolation, it was all his twisted plan. He orchestrated everything just to spend time alone with Jennifer. Everything he had said before was a lie. He knew Jennifer would never date a security guard, so he created this trap. Then he pulls a key from his pocket and shows it to her. He calmly states, We weren't trapped. I locked the elevator myself. Jennifer is devastated. She screams in terror. I'm going to tell the police everything. I'll make sure you rot in jail. Threatened by her words, Matt tries to restart the elevator. Seeing an opportunity, Jennifer lunges for the key, and a violent struggle breaks out between them. In the chaos of the fight, the key snaps. Now, they are truly trapped. Realizing there's no way out, Jennifer attacks Matt in a fit of rage, hitting him with her shoe. When Matt finally goes still, Jennifer panics, checking to see if he's even alive. But in that split second, Matt lunges at her again. They fight desperately, until, exhausted and battered, they both collapse into unconsciousness. When they finally wake up, Matt opens his eyes to see Jennifer sobbing in the corner. Matt smiles bitterly and says, "Well, look on the bright side. Our relationship started in this elevator. We got to know each other, and now we've even had a breakup right here." This only fuels Jennifer's rage. Matt then grabs the gift Jennifer was carrying for her fiancé and tears it open. Inside was a beautiful shell. Matt puts it on as if nothing happened. Meanwhile, Matt has his own gift, a carton of cigarettes and a lighter. In a fit of anger, Matt breaks one of the elevator lights. Suddenly, an idea strikes him. He realizes there must be tools up there for maintenance. Using a bottle, he manages to pry open the ceiling hatch. He tells Jennifer, "Give me a boost. I'll climb out and then pull you up." But Jennifer doesn't trust him anymore. She insists, "I'll go first. I'm lighter, it'll be easier." After a moment of suspicion, Matt eventually agrees and helps her climb up. But once she's on top, Jennifer looks down and gives Matt the middle finger. Matt realizes he's been played. Furious, he tears his clothes into strips to make a makeshift rope and somehow claws his way up. Just as Jennifer is about to force open the outer doors, Matt grabs her from below. Another violent struggle breaks out and both of them plummet back down into the elevator. The fall knocks them both unconscious. When Jennifer finally wakes up, she spots a fire alarm. She grabs the lighter from Matt's gift and tries to trigger the alarm with a flame. Matt regains consciousness and mutters tiredly, "It's no use. No one is coming to save us." Enraged, Jennifer beats him and ties his hands and feet. She turns on her phone's camera and demands a confession. "Tell the truth or I'll end you right." With no way out, Matt begins to confess. When Jennifer asks why he did it, Matt explains that he watched her every day but never had the courage to approach her because he was just a security guard. Then he drops the final bombshell. "I wasn't always a security guard. I was an accountant." He reveals that the story about the car ride with a colleague was true, but it ended in a fatal accident. He went to prison for reckless driving, but used his savings to get out in just 6 months. Unable to find a professional job after his release, his life spiraled into poverty, forcing him to take the security job. He whispers, "I just wanted my old life back. That's why I planned all of this." Meanwhile, another security guard who works with Matt arrives at the building with his girlfriend to show her the rooftop. It was his day off, but as soon as he enters, he notices Matt is missing from his post. Suspicious, he checks the CCTV footage and discovers Jennifer and Matt trapped inside the elevator. He rushes to help and manages to pry the doors open just a little. As the man steps halfway in, Matt suddenly restarts the elevator. The guard is crushed instantly. Matt leaves the body behind, grabs the unconscious Jennifer, and makes his escape. He hides her in the trunk of his car, then calmly showers, changes his clothes, and returns to his shift, as if nothing happened. Back in the lobby, while deleting the CCTV footage, Matt is confronted by the guard's girlfriend. She asks, "Where is my boyfriend?" Matt coolly replies, "He left a long time ago." Though she's suspicious and refuses to leave, Matt attacks her from behind, ending her life too. Finally, Matt drives Jennifer to a deserted road, planning to burn the car with her inside. But when he opens the trunk, Jennifer is still alive. She lunges at him, fights him off, and manages to jump into the driver's seat. As she speeds away, she looks in the rearview mirror and sees Matt is still standing. Consumed by rage, Jennifer pulls a U-turn and floors the accelerator, slamming the car into Matt. He is thrown into a nearby dumpster. Without hesitation, Jennifer pours gasoline over him and sets it ablaze, ending Matt's obsession once and for all. Through her intelligence and sheer courage, Jennifer reclaims her life. This story reminds us to never lose hope in the face of danger and to use our wits to survive. How did you like today's story? Let us know in the comments. For more thrilling movie recaps, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you again with another story. Until then, stay tuned to Movie Insight TV.